Hi everyone. I want to make sure that we are all very clear about the assignments for Business Communication Business 203 for week 1 assignments August 28th. Just to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that in-class assignments, all right, here I am on the page. I clicked into assignments. I clicked into week 1 August 28th, and this is the page that I have. Remember, in-class assignments mean exactly that, in-class assignments. Once they're done in class, that's it. You cannot take them home, or if you miss the assignment or you miss the day, you miss the points for that day. So it's in class assignments. Follow-up assignments are your homework assignments. These are the ones that you're either going to submit or put on a discussion board or whatever. So you'll notice that I was very clear in terms of the follow-up assignments. Remember, this is homework assignments are posted to reinforce the concepts learned in class, and they will include a reading and exercises from the textbook, grammar assignments, writing assignments, and an in-class assignment that you've already done. Okay. The chapter 4, remember we're starting with chapter 4. Chapter 4 follow-up assignment is a reading assignment. Obviously, you don't have the textbook. I put the PowerPoint so that at least you can start thinking about the assignment, what chapter 4 is all about. We're skipping chapters 1, 2, and 3 for now. Notice the syllabus. Notice exactly what I had put in the syllabus that we're starting with chapter 4. All right. Also, you're supposed to complete the grammar and mechanics clue review. Obviously, since you don't have the textbook, I posted the assignment. All right. This is not for you to submit. Okay. Later on, this is how, of course, you download the file, open it up, complete it. All right. This is to help you with your grammar. I will not. You are going to be graded on all of your assignments for your grammar, with your grammar and sentence structure. So it is very important that you do these exercises. And the reason that I'm not collecting them, because you have the answers in the book. All right. So just take a look at the assignment and you will see what you have to do. Okay. Even though you don't have the book, just follow the instructions because I typed in the exercise. All right. The other thing that I want you to take a look at is the chapter quiz. Again, you are not submitting this. This is just to help you review the concepts of the chapter. Now, what you are doing, what you are going to submit is online communication skills assessment. Anything that's bolded in red, that is what you're submitting. All right, this assignment is based on this. Okay, the online communication skills assessment, how do you rate? Download the document just the same way you download any attachment. There are 4 pages to the assessment. Do not submit the assessment. This is going to be based on, this is what you need to complete this assignment. After you take the online communication skills assessment, how do you rate? Type your answers to the following questions in a Word document. This is not an essay. Just simply type the answers to the questions. Do not retype the questions. So 1, 2, and 3. Answer those 3 questions. Make sure that you double space the document between the questions and use Arial 12 font. And this is when you submit. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you will have a week to submit your assignments. Okay? The assignments are always due 11 p.m. the day before the class starts. If you wait until 10 o'clock at night, the day before the class, before the assignment is due, and you run into computer problems, that is not my problem. You had a week to do this. Now, I know you're going to tell me you have a whole bunch of assignments and all of this and all of that. I'm totally aware of that. However, be aware that this is not a very difficult assignment, and none of the assignments that I give you are difficult. I also posted instructions on how to submit the assignment. You will notice that the instructions are in the form of a video for those of you who are visual learners, and also is in the form of text for those of you who are able and learn better when you read. So there's all of the instructions are right there for submitting an assignment. Make sure that you understand also, I'm going to go back to the introductory assignments, okay? I'm going to correct those introductory assignments today. If you see a 0 or it's because you did not submit them, and you will have until 11 p.m. September 3rd to complete them. Notice I asked you to buy the textbook. Obviously, the textbook is not it's not in the bookstore. Introduce yourself. Make sure that you go in, click into this site, scroll down, and you will see my picture, and that's, you click into introduce yourself, gives you instructions on how to put up your picture, your little avatar. All right, and again, some of you may not be comfortable with posting your picture on Blackboard. Again, this is only for the class. Nobody else is seeing this. But if you're that upset about it, put something that looks like your country or a flower, something that represents you. You will receive only partial credit if you do not have your picture or an avatar. I expect all of the parts of the assignment to be completed. Okay, so you're introducing yourself, but please make sure you post a picture. Otherwise, you will only get the 3 points for the assignment. Okay. The other thing that I want you to be aware of with the introductory assignments, all right, in addition to the discussion board, again, what you had to do in terms of your skills as a team member and as a team manager had nothing to do with buying the book. That's why I posted the assignments and the Blackboard site in advance. I posted it the week of August 4th, so you had plenty of time to do this. All right, and I also gave you the instructions for submitting the assignment. This is not an essay. If there's an essay, I will tell you when to submit an essay. All I want you to do is type the answers to the questions, and I want you to be specific. All right, this is examining your skills. All right, you're typing these in a Word document. Any questions that you have, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you post in the question and answer discussion forum. I am not the only one who has answers to the course. Everybody else does. This is why we have a team. All right. So you'll notice the Q&A. Post all of your questions about any part of the assignment or any part of the course or anything that you have questions with. Other people in the class will be able to answer as well. If not, then I will just chime in. Anything that's personal, please make sure that you send me an email. Enjoy the rest of the day. Any questions, please post in Q&A forum. Anything that's personal, send me an email. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the week. And I look forward to working with you and seeing you on September at 11 a.m. on Thursday, September the 4th. Thank you and goodbye.